All right, man. Let's talk about Cade Cunningham. He continues his diary. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel on my social media subscription. Twitter's the fastest way, than Facebook and Instagram. It says Cade Cunningham diary. I'm just feeling more comfortable seeing more defense each and every night. Number one pick in NBA draft reflects on his time in quarantine. The Pistons growing chemistry and chance to participate in All-Star weekend. Okay. So I don't think this thing be too long. Sometimes it is, sometimes it ain't. But let's get to it. So says the undefeated has previously produced NBA diaries with Golden State Warriors forward Draymond Green, former NBA All-Star and dunk champion Vince Carter, Atlanta Hawks guard Trae Young, Warriors center James Wiseman, Toronto Raptors guard Fred VanVleet, Sacramento Kings guard De'Aaron Fox, Detroit Pistons guard Josh Jackson. This season features a diary with Cade Cunningham, the number one pick in the 2021 NBA draft by the Pistons. He says, through the course of this diary, the 20-year-old will take the reader through the triumphs, challenges, and fun that comes with being the top pick on and off the court. Not only is the Arlington, Texas native a potential NBA star, but he also is a father of a 3-year-old daughter. Now, I think I got in the middle of it. I got his last diary right before he caught COVID, I think it was, right when he caught COVID. He says former Oklahoma State star spoke with the undefeated for his fourth diary, and so I did the third. So I missed the first two. Entry on Tuesday morning from the Pistons Hotel in San Francisco hours before playing the Warriors. After missing the start of the season due to an ankle injury, Cunningham looks like the Rookie of the Year candidate he's rejected to be, and as he's averaging 15.4 points, 5.4 rebounds, and 5.1 assists per game. The avid Dallas Cowboy fan also recently returned to action after getting COVID-19 and spending time in the NBA's health and safety protocol. Now that I'm back, maybe it was better to decompress and get my mind back right. He said, quote, I took a COVID test in the morning of December 22nd, 2021. And then they texted me and said it was positive. It was tough. We were away. I was in Miami, so I didn't feel like quarantining in a hotel for 10 days. I was in the heat of the season and to sit out, I didn't feel like doing it. But at the same time, now that I'm back, maybe it was better to decompress and get my mind back right. So God works in mysterious ways. It turned out to be like 7 days or something like that. I got too negative pretty early. So he went on while I was quarantining. I was watching basketball, watching Netflix, regular stuff, just to waste time. I was on Ozark. I had started and finished the first 3 seasons, and I'm waiting on a new season to come out right now, which it has just come out. For those who care, I had not watched any of it before then. It's big time. I'm ready for this fourth season to see where their lives are about to go. It looks like it could go two different ways. The cartel dude just really welcomed him in. We're going to see. So after my first negative test, I was able to get some equipment stuff. I was just able to get a bike that our strength coach left for me and some other little stuff I used in the weight room. I was doing that for about 2 days before I was able to get back in the gym. I remember there were a lot of things that I felt I had to worked a long time to reach, like my senior year, making the national championship game at Monteverdi Academy and McDonald's All American game. The list goes on. That's just my circumstances. I know there are people all over the place that have missed out on way worse things than me. It definitely sucks having to go through the pandemic like that, but we're all living through it together. We are going through it. So it's just finding ways to still get the job done. He says, I knew, quote, I knew when he got injured, there was going to be a gap that had to get filled. He said, I'm growing into the system that we have. The chemistry is getting better with me and my teammates, my coaches trusting me more and more. I just feeling more comfortable seeing more defenses each and every night. Watching the games and just seeing ways I can apply it to when I'm playing. So just over time, just me getting better, me seeing more things and growing in confidence. Jerami Grant is a huge part of our team. So I knew when he got injured, there was going to be a gap that had to get filled. And I knew the team was going to look to me a lot of those moments to step in and make plays. So I was sad to see him go to an injury like that. But at the same time, I knew I was going to have to step up and take pride in the position. So I'm having fun hooping. I just sat through the ankle injury. I hated it, sitting back watching the games. So earlier earlier that he could get healthy and get back doing what he loves to do, the better. He says Detroit has shown me a lot of love. Once I first got there, I kind of excuse me, I kind of do this my same thing. I haven't really been out to see much. I feel like my rookie year, there's so many things going on. I just kind of locked in. But I'm sure once I really get to feel the city out some more, I'll feel that love even more than what I do now. But they show me love every chance they get. I feel like I've definitely earned other NBA players respect, for sure. But I was the number one pick, so guys kind of aware of where I'm at on the court and at least respect that. And then my play will take care of the rest. I did get ejected from the first game over the weekend for taunting against Phoenix. What happened was I had my people right behind the bench, right behind the Piston bench, and I went baseline to dunk the ball, and Jalen Smith was right between uh, me and my people. So I probably should have read the situation better. I don't really get into taunting too much. I'm chilling after play happens or whatever. I realized the situation after he teed me up, but obviously I didn't think I was going to get attacked. He said, quote, I've seen the Rising Star game throughout the years during the NBA All-Star weekend. I definitely want to play in it. Right now, I'm not really thinking too much about the All-Star break. The stuff will come when it comes. It's a big-time game, a lot of big-time talent in that game. So it would definitely be a privilege to be in the game. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan for life, but I'm disappointed about how we ended the season. I'm just going to be sad until kick off next season. So that's his family. Brother taller than him. Yeah, that's his brother. So it says from left to right, Ashton been in. So I don't know if it's like his cousin. He tall as hell, brother, whatever. I think it's his brother. He tall. He said my little girl Riley just turned 3, so that's crazy. It's big for us. It's crazy that she's growing so fast. That was a big moment that just happened. I talked to her on the phone on her birthday last month. We just celebrated at the house in Detroit. This last home stretch we had, we combined the Christmas and birthday. He said, "quote I helped celebrate the one back home, but it was good, man. Uh, I got her all types of stuff. I just moved in, so now she got all her toys for the crib now. So whenever she comes to my house, she's straight. There's so many different characters and stuff. She got everything. This is probably the most sass she ever had in her life, but she's still a super kind kid. She wants to compliment other people and say thank you and apologize. She's fun to be around. So she's just growing into herself more and more, which is fun to see. With MLK Day just passing, it's caused me to reflect on all that I learned from the National Civil Rights Museum in Memphis. They showed a whole lot more than just talking about the day that King died and where he was at the moment. They talked about the slave trade. They went super far back, so I learned a lot from that and just his impact on the world today. He said, I wasn't around when he was doing things he was doing, but the things that he was talking about, things that he was working for, are things that changed my life. So, was super impactful on all the people of color and just American in general. So, super thankful for him, and I'm glad we have a day that we can celebrate him. So Mark Stein, senior writer for NBA's, writer for Undefeated. Shout out to him. Been around a minute. So I mean, yeah, man, that's super cool that you kind of get an opportunity to kind of follow the number one overall pick. You know, this was a good it was a great idea, bro. Whoever came up with the idea of the diaries and kind of going through them, not too much, you know, just enough to keep everybody going. To me, that's sweet. That's sweet, man. And like I said before, man, it's gonna be very interesting to see kind of where his start go. But you know, just dealing with certain things, kind of seeing kind of where he is with his family, his daughter, and type of stuff, and you know, and it'd be nice to see the jump next year. You know, kind of him kind of do his own diary if they don't bring him back next year, which they always rotated. It'd be nice to see the jump next year, kind of see the after the during the year how different it was and how the game slowed down or if it slowed down for him or the red or so yep, it's gonna be interesting. So, but yeah, shout out to him, man. I don't think this is gonna be my last Cade video for the day neither. So, but yeah, you think about it, COVID. People think COVID is a joke. It's not. It's real. Y'all think and everybody grading him on a scale of a regular rookie, and he's not a regular rookie. He's a rookie that's in a very different predicament than a lot of other rookies. You know what I'm saying? Other than the class before him, they had a quick turnaround. You talking about, thank God he didn't go deep in the tournament. You talking about it was a draft, right? Then it's the summer league, then it's training camp. He got injured. But even without the injury, that's tough. That's tough to make that transition. You got to remember, people only look at these type of things from a basketball standpoint of view, but you have to look at it as a life point of view. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by life point of view is that you got a 19, 20-year-old kid who just was handed millions. The people in the picture, you got to take care of them. You know what I'm saying? Then he said he just moved into place. He was drafted how long ago? So you talking about he probably was written or living with a teammate. So he was drafted in June. So you talking about July, August, September, October, November, December, January, around 7 months. He just moved into a place that I guess he wanted. He said he really hasn't got around the city as much. So he learned about a teenager is learning a balanced life, a child, family, mother, father. Oh, I need this, homeboys. Do I need this refrigerator? I need this cabinet. What type of bed I need. And then you're trying to figure out how to make money from me. What's a scam? What's a Ponzi? What's real? What's fake? What's a pyramid? It's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, man. And this is why, most of the successful ethnic cultures around the world is why they succeed, because they don't throw their kids out into the world like that. They're able to raise them the right way and able to build it the right way. They're able to enjoy, save their money, live in the same house. And then once they financially stable and they credit together, they're able to go out there, get married and succeed. So like I said before, that's a hard position to be in. No matter if you got somebody accountant or not, you got to watch the accountant. You got to have him audited. It's a lot going on. You learn a lot so fast. And then on top of that, you got to work on your basketball game. Then you got to work on people calling. Then you got to work on doing commercials. I mean, it's a lot that go into this, man. But hey, check out Detroit Pistons to our playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Home information is there. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you got a business question, inquiry, response, your video request, or you want to chop it up, all links in the description, information in there as well too. Let me know what you think. Peace.